Hi guys. I have some new subscribers, so I figured I better kind of introduce myself a little bit. My name is Jo Beth. I had gastric bypass Roux-en-Y almost 3 years ago. My high weight was 333 pounds. I had tons and tons of back problems. I had an MRI of my back, and like at that point, after freaking out that I was worried that I wasn't even gonna fit in the MRI machine, I just decided right then and there, I was like, I'm having the surgery. I'd been thinking about it for a while, and I kept going like, no, no. I was worried about having surgery and about giving things up, pretty much. Excuse me. You hear anything? Little baby is breastfeeding right now. Um, but anyway, I had the surgery. It has been life changing and amazing. You can see him. Uh, yeah, the lowest weight that I got was 157, and I maintained about 160 to 165. That was my happy range. And what was it? About a year and a half after having surgery, I got pregnant with little man here, and he is almost 10 months old. I think the highest I got to during pregnancy was about oh goodness, 16, 17? I don't even know. At the end of my pregnancy, I was struggling really bad with gestational diabetes, and they had me like up the carbs and do all of the different things because my body was not reacting properly to all of the things. Well, let's see. There's a point to making this. So my mental health lately has not been great. Yeah, I've slowed down on my videos. Like, we just moved to a new house, and it has been really a lot harder than I thought, trying to get things unpacked and trying to paint and then hang things up and just do all the things. I'm very, very hard on myself, and I had expectations that like by now the house would be like pretty much put together, beautiful, and that's not how it's been. And yeah, so I'm very, very hard on myself. I have felt like a disappointment because I am not at the weight that I think that I should be. I felt like, people are gonna think that I'm lazy. People are gonna, like, I want to feel proud of my house. I lived in a really crappy house, very, very old, very falling apart, and I was ashamed to let people come in and hang out, and I was ashamed to vlog, and I just want to be like proud of my home. And it's getting there. It's not there yet. I'm a bit of OCD, perfectionist, whatever, and it hurts me. And then like my son has been a very, very, very difficult baby, and I don't know. I just wasn't expecting that. My daughter was kind of easy peasy with difficult moments, and that's kind of what I expected. He is very, very needy. I can't like cook supper. I can't do things like, even if I put him in his high chair and put him near me, give him like some kitchen things to play with. Even if I have him like a foot away from me, I was trying to do dishes. I need to like wear him. It's just he's very needy and very difficult. I was trying to sleep train. That was not going well. My daughter is 5 and almost 6. And recently she was diagnosed with ADHD, which, I mean, it's been very difficult. I was previously nannying 4 boys, one diagnosed autistic, and at least one more I'm pretty sure was autistic. And I just recently ended that job, and I have like 2 months off for the summer, and I don't know why I had so many expectations for myself, but I don't know. It's been rough. So this weekend I had a major, like, I don't know, anxiety meltdown situation. So we were supposed to go to my cousin's wedding. It's like, I don't know, over an hour away. we were getting a hotel, and we were gonna do a fun like family day the next day and kind of celebrate my husband's birthday and just kind of hold on, little one is wiggling around. Hold on, bud. So originally my husband was supposed to work evenings, so he wouldn't have been there for the reception or anything else. He was just gonna meet us at the hotel and hang out and have fun with us the next day. And then the day before the wedding, work changed his schedule, and so I was like, oh my goodness, you're gonna be able to come and drive, which is perfect because I have really bad anxiety with driving to places I don't know, driving to places that I don't know, with like road construction all over the place. So I had messaged my aunt and I'd asked her, I was like, it's not a big deal if he can't come, but is there any way that my husband can come to the wedding? And she was like, oh yeah, no problem, we've got extra plates of food. And she goes, it's fine, just bring them. So I already like having anxiety. I felt like, oh my goodness, am I inconveniencing them? So I had a lot of these stresses. So someone is very tired. Hold on one second. Okay, so I was going into the weekend already stressed out. I was supposed to pack all of our stuff while Dennis was at work for an overnight and swimming and maybe whatever else we were going to be doing. So I'm getting ready, and he's not home yet. And I was like, oh, it's getting closer and closer to the time we have to leave. I don't know what to do. Like, I have his clothes for the wedding. I have all of the stuff. And so where he was working, he works for the railroad, was kind of on our way. And so I called and he didn't answer. And I was like, oh my gosh, like we took off and we were driving, and he finally called me back. And I was like, is there any way that you'll be off in time that I can just pick you up on the way? He was like, no, it's going to be later. So I'm running late now, which is another one of the things that I freak out about. And it was just like a big old hot mess. Like all of my stressors were all in one. And like I ended up, GPS took me like 10 miles in the wrong direction. So as I'm running late, so we pull up to the church, and I get out, and the bride is already like outside ready to go, and we sneak in right ahead of her. And I mean, these things to like a normal person, I don't think it bothers them, but to somebody who struggles really badly with anxiety, it was really, really hard. And then I'm there at the wedding with 2 small children, no husband to help me corral them. It was really, really hard. I had to like run to the hotel. Like I had to text him in the diaper bag and was like, okay, as soon as you get off, go to the hotel. He didn't know where the church was, didn't know where. It was something else. So I had already been like melting down that day, feeling like, oh, I'm a bad mom. I've been so stressed out, and I've been yelling at my kids, and I feel so guilty. It was really a bad like 24-hour period for me, that I was like thinking horrible thoughts, like regretting certain things, feeling like maybe I shouldn't have been a mom, and like lots of horrible thoughts were running through my head. And I do not want to feel that way. Like I try really hard to be a positive person and to just be, I don't know, better than that. Mental health is such a hard thing. And I'm sure that, I'm almost 10 months out from having a baby, but then I'm also breastfeeding, and, my hormones are probably all out of whack. If you are newly subscribed to my channel, I am so sorry. I'm like going off on a tangent, but all of the things affect the other things. Your mental health can affect like your food choices. With me, when I'm anxious, like I eat, and it's not good. And I've been trying so hard to like get on the healthy eating bandwagon and like get back on and, do a good job. I don't know. I'm working on it. It is an everyday struggle. I did not give you my current weight. The last time I weighed in, for you guys, I was 195 point something. And then after, I don't know, 3-4 days or so, I weighed in again, and I haven't told you I was like 193, so I was making good choices, heading in the right direction. I'm not sure what I am at the moment. I'm hoping that all of my like painting and up and down with a baby on my back who's 20 pounds, like I'm hoping that that is making a difference, but you know. So yeah, life has just been crazy. But okay, the day after the wedding, we had a really good day in that town. We were in New Ulm, Minnesota, and I was like, I don't know what there is to do here. We ended up going to a park called German Park. It was super cool. I would recommend it if anybody is in New Ulm, Minnesota. But I don't know, I'm trying really hard to get my brain in a good place, my body in a good place. I just working on it. It is not easy. But anyway, I think I have to go pick up my daughter. She is at camp meeting right now. I don't know if you know what that is. The church that I go to, I'm a Seventh-day Adventist, and they have like a huge like get together every summer. And this is their 150th anniversary year. People just come from all over. They camp out at Maplewood Academy. And like there's tons of cool things. There's classes for the little kids, and they have tons of fun, which I'm gonna have to go and pick her up. But I just thought I'd give you kind of a rundown of what's happening, because there have been a lot of feelings and a lot of just things going on in my life. And my sister-in-law is having her baby. She's my best friend. July 4th, she's getting induced. My parents are coming up from Idaho, staying at my new house, seeing the new house for the first time. My brother and sister-in-law from Idaho are also coming out with their 2 kids at the same time. We're packing everybody into my house. It should be really fun, but it's also like added pressure to like get the house beautiful and perfect. And yeah, I put these things on myself. They're not stressing me out. It's me stressing myself out. But I'll talk to you guys later. I love you all. I am working really hard to get to a place that I'm comfortable with my body again after having gastric bypass, after having a baby and regaining some weight. Working on it. But talk to you later. Bye. Jackson, is that Nummy? Jackson.
Why would you want a picture of how messy he is?
Oh, Nummy, squishing it between the fingers. You're making a big mess. I love you. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Hi. We are at the hotel. Jackson and Callie. Nope. Daddy and Callie are swimming. I don't know if you can see the slices. I don't know if you got to see them or not, but it's the day after the wedding. Kiddos had fun. Yesterday was a super stressful day. I don't know if you can hear me. Maybe I'll just fill it in later what all happened yesterday, but my anxiety just went nuts. It was bad. Bye. Say bye. Talk to you later. Jackson. Oh, can you show him your teethers? Can you show him your little teeth? Nope. Don't want to see it. Don't want to do it. Okay, go. Oh, this is so cool. What is this? Cool park. Whoa. A swing zip line. Okay, hold on. This is the coolest park. It's got a xylophone, a wobbly balance beam, really cool swing. I don't know what the little ladybug is. It's got a swing zip line. So many cool things. I am loving this park. Too bad the gnats are horrible today. Woo! Good job, New Ulm, Minnesota. Tons of parks, and this one is awesome. This park is amazing. There's like a beautiful fountain down here. Yuck. Sorry guys if it's a little wobbly. I'm trying to hold a baby and show stuff. So pretty. Okay, we are in the covered shelter over by the fountain. It is absolutely gorgeous here. You can have like parties or weddings or something in here. Tons of picnic tables. It's so pretty, and the trail goes past there. Just gorgeous. Sorry guys, I'm zooming right along. But there's like places to sit along here and just like be calm and happy. Love it. Charlie's gonna make a wish in the fountain. This is the coolest thing. We're at a birthday party and they have a baby a little bit younger than Jackson. They put one of those like outdoor rugs and like tent staked it down. And it's just the baby area. Awesome. Especially because this baby, most babies don't like grass. What is that? Is it a book? What's on there? Boop, 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 boop. Is it funny? Is it wiggling? Boop, 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 boop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Boop, boop, boop. Is it so silly? Boop, 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 boop. Wiggle, wiggle. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Is it so funny? Jackson. Bloop, 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 bloop. I love you, sir. Bloop, 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 bloop. Is it so funny? Is it bedtime? Do you read a book? Bloop, 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 bloop. Alright, good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Cute little chubby baby hands. I love you, Jackson. Hi guys. It is the end of the video. She just got out of the bath and she's in a cute little unicorn onesie. I'm exhausted. My husband is crabby outside trying to fix his car. I'm hoping I can go take a nice relaxing bath. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys.
Wait.
Oh, there's unicorn horn. Alright. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.